Yes.
Did you ever see Con Air?
Yes. The first time I saw Con Air, my aunt took me to the theaters. What year did it come out?
1998. That's a 98.
Yes. And she took me to see it. Loved it. As a kid, of course. What at that time as kids, you don't see like flaws and shit, like flaws in movies. So
no, when I saw Con Air, same thing. Your aunt took me to see it. After that, just let
me.
Yeah, and she just let me plow her brains out. I'm just messing with you, of course. My mom took me to see it. It is, when I was a kid, when I was like 9 years old, that's the greatest movie I've ever seen.
Yes, I thought Nicolas Cage was like up there with like Bruce Willis and shit. I was like, is he the new John McClane?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Especially at the end when he's like walking to like, I've about had it with this with these damn prisoners
Same
on this
clothes.
damn plane. Comes walking up, gets shot in the bicep, doesn't even flinch.
Yeah.
Walks up, kicks that. First off, he slaps the prison bitch who I have had a crush on since I was 9 years old. Turns out that dude's not even gay.
Actors.
Not even actors. Well,
Yeah.
Good point. They're all gay. But takes over the plane, saves the day, right? Then you come back as an adult and watch Con Air. And that's what I did recently. And I texted you. I was like, what the fuck? And then you rewatched it like last week and you were like, we need to talk about this shit because it's retarded. Dude.
Yes,
It's absurd. First off, why was Nicolas Cage even in fucking prison to begin with?
It was clearly self-defense.
He's what, like a decorated fucking like
Army vet or something?
Yeah, right, Navy SEAL or something like that. Gets back home to Sweet Home Alabama, and him and his beautiful bride-to-be, right? I think she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Well, obviously she is because they have a kid, but like they're hanging out at a bar, they're doing shots, they're listening to, I don't know, Kenny Chesney or whatever the fuck.
Garth Brooks.
They're listening, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Right? And the thunder rolls that night.
It does.
Because some rednecks were like, oh, that's that fucking guy who fucking
served our country and protected us from evil.
Let's beat him to death.
And assault his wife who was pregnant.
So they wind up in the parking lot, and there are like some gravel fucking thing that's like next to an oil rig. It's always Michael Bay shit, even though it's Simon West directed this. It's just a Michael Bay wannabe.
Okay.
The worst wannabe on the planet.
When I grow up, I want to be Michael Bay.
I know, right? And this guy was already like 40.
Yeah,
that's even worse.
That is worse, yeah.
They start fighting and trying to kill Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
They're trying to kill him.
Yeah.
And he defends himself by killing them back. Oh, he does kill them. But the way they make it make sense is the judge is like, your hands are basically registered lethal weapons.
Yes.
So you're going to prison for 8 years.
And I never understood that. One, it being self-defense, and two, he's a decorated vet, and three, it's a court in the South.
I know.
You could shoot the mailman.
Yeah, exactly. You're a vet. Like, the judge would be doing that cringy fucking...
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service that they do at Burger King and shit.
Yeah. The guy's like, dude, I just got home. I just changed the tires on Humvees. I am not like fucking, I just
Sergeant
want
York.
a Whopper. I
want a Whataburger.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the South, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. But like, so he goes to prison for 8 years.
Yeah.
And for 8 years, he's just writing letters back and forth with his daughter.
My dear sweet, I don't even know her name, Jenny.
Magabeth, I love you.
It was probably Jenny.
It was Jenny, I think.
Because when we did the podcast, we compared it to Forrest Gump on a plane because you still have the guy who played Bubba.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is back in the 90s where you needed to have, like, a black guy who had something wrong with him. So Bubba's problem was he was also retarded like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
And this guy's problem is he is very diabetic.
Yeah, because fucking Bubba, like, had autism for shrimp.
Yes.
He had shrimptism.
Instead of trains, it was shrimp.
Yeah.
He just knew everything about
Yeah.
shrimp. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
And in this movie, this guy's body has autism for sugar.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs his insulin.
He needs his insulin, man. He's like obsessed with insulin, right? And so they decide to get everybody on a plane, but the person who designed it is the guy from Say Anything, by the way, right? Who's like, hey, what if this plane I designed looked really cool, like some 50s like travel trailer that you would take down like Route 66.
And what the fuck are those called? And
an airliner.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? It's like a big silver fucking it has this cool jailbird fucking decal. This is the prison. This is the federal penitentiary system.
Yeah.
Why would they be like bringing in graphic designers?
I don't know. That's the thing. There's always these weird plots for like prisons. It's like, what if the prison was like in the air? What if the prison was like
in a chair?
Yeah.
What if the prison had no hair?
Exactly.
And that's what they do with this. And then they're like, okay, look, I know prison transfers are a thing.
Yeah.
There is an actual like Con Air in the sense that it's an airplane. It's heavily fortified, even more so than normal airplanes.
Yeah.
And they bring some like prisoners on there. They're guarded. They fly it to the next state or wherever they got to do their transfer. And this one, they're like, we need all of the #1 terrorists, rapists, murderers on the planet.
Yeah, the top 10.
Yeah, we need like the fucking Suicide Squad of prisoners, right? We need the fucking, the Marvel movie fucking gang.
Or the Ocean's 11
of the biggest pieces of
degenerates.
Shit. Yes. Yeah. We're going to all put him on a plane. We're going to have Cole Meany not understand why.
He looks like Steve Brule.
He's the Irish Steve Brule.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And they get them all on a plane. And then, like, okay, so John Malkovich in this movie, it is corny, but I gotta say, I love his, like, theater kid energy he brings to it with his, like, gay soliloquies and stuff.
We, my friends, my comrades.
And he's just, like, giving these rousing, smart-alecky thing.
Yeah.
It's perfect. They take over the plane, and then it's just up to this stupid fucking hick.
Yeah.
And he got yoked.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Nicolas Cage got yoked for this,
and that accent, I read like that he went to live in like Alabama for like a few months to hone the southern accent, and I'm like, no, you didn't.
Did he meet anyone from Alabama?
I don't know.
That's not how they talk.
We are from the South. I have an accent.
You have
and it is not put the bunny down, peck ahead. He also has Down syndrome.
It's a fantastic movie. Love everybody's performance. I also love the fact that the way it ends, right? They get the plane down.
Yeah.
It crashes into Las Vegas, right? And John Malkovich, they wind up fighting at a place that I guess only makes John Malkovich head-sized crushing things.
Yeah.
And it just smushes his head.
Yeah.
Like, what is that thing for?
I think that thing is for, like, smashing, like, concrete slabs for, like, demolition, I guess.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a huge spike that just...
So they found so that is a real thing?
Yeah.
It's not just for screaming Malkovich heads?
No, because I work in construction, and I remember seeing that one, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's the thing that killed John Malkovich.
That's the thing that... And you must have gotten so mad.
Oh, yeah, I was
you realized
mad.
that son of a bitch killed John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Did you say John Malkovich?
Yeah, I did.
Is it Malkovich or Malkovich?
I don't know, because I've always heard both.
Another porn parody idea. This is from me and my best friend Alejandro. Seeing John Malkovich.
There we go. John Malkovich.
That'd be pretty good.
I can be milked, Cameron Poe.
He's just got udders.
Yeah.
He just rips open his shirt.
He's half cow.
He's also got Quado.
Oh, okay.
From Total Recall.
Yeah,
there too, right? You know, and he does this.
That's how he feeds Quado. His Quado, he's just like...
he just squirts it right into
you know, just milk running down.
But also... Quado's the one writing all those cool soliloquies for him.
Okay,
he just like gets a piece of paper stuffed up
he's
through
like
his
a
shirt.
ghostwriter.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, where's it? Oh, yes, nothing makes me sadder than the man who lost his bladder on the aeroplane.
Shut up, Dr. Seuss.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking retarded.
I'll watch it. I love it, but it is a very, like... absurd movie.
It's absurd. It's the height of 90s just stupid, indescribably fucking dumb plots that are just gold.
Yes.
They're gold. They're action movie gold. I'm an 80s action movie guy, but when it comes to what they were doing in the fucking 90s, it was like, you know, just like the fall of the Roman Empire level, just absurd amounts of beauty shots and way too much fucking plot is in there. It was just spoiled, dude. We got spoiled by 90s action.
Yeah.
We got spoiled by 90s action. All right, well, I mean, look, all I gotta say is, even though we gave it a beating, I love Con Air.